Hello friends, welcome to this video. Now in this video we'll be seeing the new function which is known as match function, and if you have not seen the previous video, then the previous video we talked about the index function, which is very important, and now we'll be seeing this match function. And then in the next video in this series we'll be talking about the combination of index and match function. So please watch out this whole series on the various lookup functions that we have gone through up till now. So we started with the VLOOKUP. Then in the VLOOKUP we saw the exact match and the approximate match. Then we saw the various rules of VLOOKUP. Then in the next video we saw the HLOOKUP function. Then in this video now we'll be discussing about the match function. But before that, if you have not watched out the previous video where I discuss about the index function, then please see that video. I'm putting the link on the top of this video. Now let us start with the match function. So the match function in Microsoft Excel is used to find the position of a value in a range or array. Unlike VLOOKUP or index function, it doesn't return the value itself. It returns the row or column number where the value is located. It is often used together with index for flexible lookups. So in the next video, definitely I'll be talking about the combination of this index and match function, and that is a deadly combination. Let me tell you in advance. So please watch out the next video also in this series. So what is this match function doing in simple words? Match function will take one particular, let's say a number or a text, and then it will go to the main table where you are already having those texts and the numbers, and then it will tell you that what is the position of that text or number in that main table, and then it will give you the position number. So that is what we mean by the match function. So here the syntax of the match function is very simple. We are having first of all the lookup value. There is the value you want to find in the main table. Then you have to take the lookup array. Now see here the wording is lookup array. So in the lookup array means whenever you see this word lookup array, it means that you have to select one column only in the main table. You don't have to select the whole table. Just check out the previous video where I've discussed the three different wordings that are, or say three different arguments which are used in the various lookup function, that is table array, lookup array, and array. So here lookup array means the range of cells to search. You have to select one column, and then we are having the third argument which is not compulsory, but you can write down here, that is the match type. So as in the VLOOKUP we are having the range lookup, here we are having the concept known as match type. So in the match type here we are having three options: 1, 0 and -1. What is 1? 1 means less than, that is find the largest value less than or equal to lookup value array must be sorted ascending. 0 means when we want to have the exact match, and -1 means greater than, that is find the smallest value greater than equal to lookup value, the array must be sorted in descending order. So definitely I'll talk about this 1 and -1. They are known as like your approximate match in VLOOKUP. Yeah, in VLOOKUP also we have exact match and approximate match. Here also we have the similar concept. We have the exact match and we have the approximate match. But in VLOOKUP we were having only two options, that is 0 for exact match and 1 for approximate match. But here we are having three options: 0 for exact match, and then 1 and -1 for the approximate match. But I'll show you practically how to use these 1 and 0 and -1 also. So now if the syntax is clear, then let us take one example here. So here I'm having some of the employee IDs, and I want to know the position of these various employee IDs in this particular table. I'm having this table which is known as index match master employee list sheet, and I'm having already here the employee ID column. And in this employee ID column, I want to know that what is the position of the employee ID, let's say 1054 or 1284 or 1333 or 1529. Just the position. Position means I want to know their row number. What is the row number in this column? So let us start over here. In this match function, I'll type here equal to match, press tab, and now we'll click this FX button. And in the FX button here, I can write down first of all the lookup value. So lookup value will be this one because I want to find this particular number, employee ID number in the main table. So I select this cell, that is B27, that is my lookup value. Then now here we have to go for the lookup array. Lookup array means I have to select only one column. I don't have to select the whole table. So in the lookup array, I click inside this lookup array box, and then I go to this main table, and now I have to select from the top area this column, because in the employee ID column I'll be finding the various employee IDs. So I select this column here. So you can see that now it is written here A:A, and now the match type. Okay, now match type, see if I don't write anything here, you see the answer is coming here too. The position of 1054 1054 in the employee ID column is number 2. So we are getting the answer. So by default here, you can say that when you are not writing any match type, then by default it will be an approximate match. But suppose if I want to write down here, let's say 0. 0 is for exact match. So still you see that the answer is 2. It doesn't change. If I type here 1 also, answer is same, 2. If I type here -1, still the answer is 2 only. Let us keep it here 0 because we want to have the exact match. And now I click on OK button. So you see that the position of 1054 is 2. If I go over here, 1054 is at the second position, the second row. Okay, first row is having the title, the second row is having that number 1054. And now what I do, that I drag the formula down. When I drag the formula down, now I'm getting here these various positions for these various numbers. Let us cross check. So let us check this one, 1299. The position is 12. I go over here, 1299, the position is 12 here. If I check this 1509, the position is 18. So this is this one, 1509, the position is 18. So this is correct. This is how we are using the match function. Match function will give you the position of a particular text or a particular number in that main table, that is the lookup table. So this is the match function. Now here I'm having some numbers 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and here I want to show you the difference between the exact match and that approximate match in the match function. So let's say if I'm having this range, I type here the match function, match. Now lookup value. Now see, I want to look up here 30. I want to look up here 30 in this range, and I'll select this lookup array, this one. So I select all these 5 cells. So this is my lookup array, comma, and now here the match type. Now see, here we are getting these 3 options: less than, exact match, and greater than. I will go for here exact match, that is 0, bracket complete. 30 is the number which I want to find here in this array, and I want to know the position of this 30 number in this array, and I want to have the exact match here. So I press enter and I'm getting the answer here 3. Position of this 30 number is 3. Now let us write down here again the match function, and here I'll be going for the approximate match. So here I'll be typing equal to match. Now here we have taken the example of 30. Here I'll be taking the example of 25. Yeah, so 25 is not available over here, but 25 is somewhere between 20 and 30. Here I want to go for the approximate match. So 25, comma, I select this array, comma, and now I can go for here less than or greater than. Let me select here less than, bracket complete. So I've taken here approximate match, that is 1, press enter, and now here we are getting the answer 2. Because see, 25 we have taken here, so 25 is definitely between 20 and 30, but it is not exactly 30. If I would have written suppose 31 instead of 25, if I have written here 31 and it is approximate match, press enter, so the answer is 3. Okay, because 31 is not exactly 40. Yeah, it is nearer to 30. Okay, so the position is 3. If I type again here 25, press enter, and the position will be 2. So it is not exactly 30, but it is nearer to 20. So the position here, it will be showing me 2. So this is known as approximate match because 25 is not in this particular array. Suppose if I type here 0, exact match, and press enter, then I'm getting here NA, not available, because 25 is not available over here, and here I'm going for exact match. So suppose if I type here, let's say if I want to go for exact match, and if I type here lookup value is 40, press enter, so then the position is 4 because 40 is at the 4th position and I've gone for the exact match. Even if I type here 1 also, even though it is 40, but if I type here 1, press enter, still the position will be 4 only. So this is how we have used this match function over here. So kindly go through this video again and understand this match function. Now in the next video, we'll be talking about the combination of this index and match function. Now you see that VLOOKUP is having some limitation. So one of the limitation is this, that the lookup column should be always at the first position, that is leftmost position, and then it will look all the values from the right hand side. So that is one of the limitation of VLOOKUP. But if you want to remove this limitation of VLOOKUP, or let's say HLOOKUP also, then we can go for this combination of index plus match function, and then that will remove that particular loophole of the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So check out the next video in this series, and definitely you will learn many things. Yeah, and you can also apply in your day-to-day life in your organization. So see you in the next video. Thank you very much.